Children of Membrance Maze, the long-awaited feast is finally here.
Man, feast! So many tasty things! I'm so happy!
Everyone's looking forward to it. Come on, everyone's busy getting ready for the feast. We can't just stand around. First things first, let's get the venue looking nice and pretty.
It's so spacious! Perfect for dancing, Minnie! Hurry down, ma'am! This is the dining area! If Chief sees, they'll be mad me, ma'am!
And we can't have a feast with empty tables. Let's bring out all the dishes that are ready to serve.
Ma'am! Oh, it smells so good! My tummy's rumbling, ma'am. The feast hasn't officially started yet. We have to resist for a bit longer, ma'am. Ma'am, we're gathering these wondrous fruits and piling them into big tubs. But these wondrous fruits are too heavy. We can't lift them, ma'am.
Hauling these around is a bit too much for the fairies. Come on, let's help them out.
Man, the wondrous fruits are stacked so high! Taller than all the fairies put together! Beautiful! Thank you, ma'am!
Ta-da! The venue's all set up. Not bad, right? Looks pretty official. No one will mind if I just have a tiny bite, right? I was only joking. I just wanted to see your reaction. And sure enough, you never let me down. But since you offered, I'd be rude not to accept, wouldn't I? The chief might sneak up on us at any moment. I'm counting on you to watch my back. This is so good! I've had these dishes plenty of times before, but somehow they taste even better at a feast. Come on, have a taste.
Ma'am, Rini, Chief is looking for you!
Be right there. I wonder what the village chief needs me for. What a pity. Things were just getting good. Oh well, since the feast hasn't started yet, might as well take the chance to chat with everyone. After working so hard, I bet they've got lots of things to say. Are they full of smiles and fond memories? Or left with concerns and unfulfilled wishes? As the manager, it's your responsibility to understand your employees. So before the feast comes to an end, make sure you don't leave with any regrets.
If the fairies' home hidden in the thick woods is a deep ocean, then this feast is the glimmering light upon its surface. It scatters the darkness that has lingered for so long, and brings hope to the fish lying hidden beneath heavy layers of silt. It's nothing but the echo of a passing wave, little Grey Fry. No need to think too much about it.
Oh? It's unusual to see such poetic spirit from the Dux Gladiorum. Seems this unplanned venture left quite the impression on you, didn't it?
You jest, Imperator? But as a subordinate, it's my place to respond truthfully to the manager's question.
As the ocean demigod who presides over feasts, Dux Gladiorum, opening with such weighty words does seem a touch too serious. The way I see it, this grand feast is more like a tangled ball of yarn, each of us grasping a golden thread, and all of them converging and intertwining here.
But if we keep clinging to the past, we'll miss the chance to savor this magnificent feast. I gave my answer the moment we first met. The title of Imperator is as much an honor as it is a chain. If a ruler sits among her people, her subjects will never truly relax. So, to leave the throne for a time and talk, laugh, and share warmth with everyone without formality, that alone has made this journey worthwhile.
It's true. It has been a long time since I've seen the Imperator smile so genuinely.
Dux Gladiorum, I'll leave the manager's task in your hands.
All right. How about this?
To answer the store manager's question, I have to say I feel truly fortunate. Were it not for this strange twist of fate, I doubt I would have ever had the chance to pick up the needle and thread again and chat with you all as a simple dressmaster. The divine authority of romance has finally been put to fitting use.
Yes, just as Dux Goldweaver said, we've each traveled through countless years, grasping a golden thread, and in the end, all our threads are intertwining here. Raise your glass to the manager and to the rare gift of reunion.
To the manager, and to the endless flowing tide.
To this precious moment of reunion.
What's this, an essay? How I spent my summer vacation? Come on, Grey Mystery. Do things really need to be so formal between us? Sure, the restaurant's running smoothly and it's fun. But it's not like I'm filling my pockets with gold. On top of that, I'm getting bossed around by those little critters so much that the fur on my tail is practically all fallen out. If I had to sum it up in one line, I'd say, whole lot of work for nothing.
Even so, Lady Cypher, you didn't turn down the manager's invitation, did you?
I wasn't thinking straight. The moment I heard there was going to be a restaurant, I rushed over all excited, thinking I'd make a fortune. Who knew?
I have to admit, even I was fooled by your little scheme that day. I ended up tasting so many dishes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was just bored out of my mind with nothing else to do. This fairy village is cut off from the outside, and those tiny creatures can't cough up anything worth much. Even the god of trickery would show up and complain that their skills are wasted here. Yes, that was hands down the most fun. I never thought the day would come when the lofty Lady Goldweaver would take orders from me. It was just too enjoyable.
Thankfully, Lady Aglaia treated it as good fun. If we were in Akama, we'd be clutching the golden threads for dear life.
Looking back, I guess I really did have my share of interesting moments.
Seems to me like Lady Cypher had plenty of fun.
And what about you, Princess Homebody? Aside from being part of the restaurant team, did you have fun?
For me, having the chance to savor Lord Mighty's specialties and exchanging thoughts on crop cultivation with Professor Anaxa, as well as personally awarding Miss a medal. All these small moments are treasures to be remembered. There's just one thing that I still can't figure out, Lady Cypher. You know fairy coins hold no value outside the fairy world, so why did you insist on taking one?
Really want to know? It's actually not that complicated. Life here is just, too peaceful. No duties, no worries. It feels so strange. It's, almost like a dream. But dreams always come to an end. And if I leave without a special memento, then how will I know if I'm still dreaming or not?
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. We've new dreams together. Don't worry, Lady Cypher. We've new dreams together.
No! We are the seniors here. At a time like this, we should be asking the questions. Everyone, pay attention. The teacher's question is, with our field trip to Membrance Maze soon coming to an end, what valuable insights or unforgettable memories have you gained?
All right, answer time! If no one raises their hand, then we are gonna start picking people.
Oh, me! Teacher Treeby, I want to share first. Great, Cinny! You can go first and show everyone how it's done.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to reveal a very important secret about Professor Anaxa. As everyone knows, the professor is extremely strict and almost never praises any student other than Dromuses. But I happened to overhear the professor quietly asked the chief about the fairies' education methods and went on to praise those farmers in the fields, calling them hardworking, disciplined, and even better than the sages of the grove. His exact words were,
"The life's work of the Grove scholars doesn't even compare to a single seed casually sown by a fairy." And what indeed is the problem with this? In terms of purity of heart, none can match these fairies. Their vision, untainted by Titan dogma, perceives things far beyond our comprehension.
"So this was why you asked the chief to send more fairies to volunteer at the grove?"
You could say that.
No taking advantage of the fairies! Make sure they're properly rewarded. All right, that's Cinny's turn. Who's up next? No hands up? Then we are going to start calling out names. Naxi!
All this repeated questioning is making things rather exhausting. I find no joy in games or amusement. The only thing I consider a true blessing is...
I knew it! Professor Anaxa can't help but be attached to the crops he grew all by himself. I have a suggestion. How about adding a new course to the professor's curriculum? I've even thought of a name. Common Traits of Giant Crops and Dromuses. How does that sound?
That won't be necessary. Bringing those wondrous crops back to the Grove would only seal my reputation as the one who corrupts youths. Next.
Not so fast. If we're sticking to the order of the list, it's Gray's turn.
That's how it should be. But since Little Gray is the manager, this question should be saved for the end. So, we are up next. There are so many joyful moments to share. We don't know where to begin.
After all, words aren't needed between the three of us.
But no excuses. What makes us the happiest is simple. The three of us living carefree with everyone else. Also playing with the little fairies.
Oh, and also, wanted to say this, but thank you, Little Gray. Also, long time no see.
I have a suggestion. How about adding a new course to the professor's curriculum? I've even thought of a name. Common Traits of Giant Crops and Dromuses. How does that sound?
That won't be necessary. Bringing those wondrous crops back to the grove would only seal my reputation as the one who corrupts youths.
I have a suggestion. How about adding a new course to the professor's curriculum? I've even thought of a name. Common Traits of Giant Crops and Dromuses.
Something worth remembering? Nothing really left a deep impression. If I had to pick, then the straightforward style of pulling up vegetables and cooking them right away brings back memories of my days wandering in exile. Simple, efficient, focused on sustenance over flavor.
Funny, isn't it? Mighty, a great Kremnoan warrior, is actually the most skilled cook among the Christos heirs. No matter how simple the ingredients, they become a delicacy in his hands. The Kremnoan dictionary may be pretty sparse, but their recipe book, vast and diverse.
Want my advice? Forget that fancy salad. The mark of a great chef is making the most of what's at hand. They don't nitpick ingredients.
Perhaps my cooking skills aren't on your level, but there's nothing wrong with making a salad. I stand by the ingredients I select and follow through with them. That's also what it means to be a proper chef.
At least you're practical. I can respect that.
Back to the main point. The chief has been saying for ages how much they hope the fairies can enjoy a hearty, delicious feast.
That's why seeing everyone's efforts to turn this dream into reality through our restaurant makes me so happy. As for regrets, well, one would be that I couldn't best Mighty in the kitchen. The other is I didn't get the chance to learn more specialty dishes before the restaurant's run came to an end. Time really does fly when you're having fun.
During those years in exile, I often thought that. If only time could pass more slowly, they wouldn't have to leave me in such horrible ways. Still, reminiscing about the past doesn't change anything. The kindness you showed in taking care of my people has been repaid. And here's a piece of advice for you, Finin of Ides Elysiae.
Speak your mind, Midemos. There's no need for restraint in this place.
Cherish your homeland while you still can.
Cyrene hasn't returned yet?
The Kremnoan dictionary may be pretty sparse, but their recipe book, vast and diverse.
Want my advice? Forget that fancy salad. The mark of a great chef is making the most of what's at hand. They don't nitpick ingredients.
The Kremnoan dictionary may be pretty sparse, but their recipe book, vast and diverse.
Want my advice? Forget that fancy salad. The mark of a great chef is making the most of what's at hand. They don't nitpick ingredients.
We're all ready! Let the feast begin!
Well then, The fairy restaurant's manager has something to say. Be loud and clear. All the guests need to hear you.
The feast has started! Everyone, dig in! Dig in! Meow! 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 Let's eat!
What's wrong? It's the best part of the feast. And yet here you are, standing alone in a quiet corner. Could it be the thought of these joyful moments coming to an end has made you a little wistful? That's right. It's why fate brought us together here. From here, you can take in the entire feast at once. Maybe it's not that you don't want to be part of it, but that you're afraid the good times will vanish before you know it, ending all too soon. When you stand quietly at a distance like this and just watch, time seems to slow. Sometimes it feels like it stops altogether. I've just thought of an ending. Wooden tubs stacked high with fresh vegetables, laughter all around. Everyone held hands in a big circle singing and dancing, like this moment would never end. Bringing the story to a close like this, I'd say it's not bad, wouldn't you? It's a good time to end it. After all, once the feast is over, the fairies need to go to bed. They're all such well-behaved little early birds. At long last, after ages of waiting, Remembrance Maze has guests again. The fairies now have towering crops, more food than they can finish, and human companions. There's nothing more worth remembering than this moment, is there? And best of all, we witnessed it together. It's just like a drifting thought landing on a calm lake, stirring up gentle ripples. And when you snap out of your daze, there's only reality staring back at you. Yet I'm certain that within every story carried away by the ripples, the same joyful anticipation remains. And in that constant anticipation, a miracle is sure to happen. Just like how after all that waiting, you finally arrived.
Without a trace.
Stars favor us. Can't wait.
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
All eyes are on you!
You've stepped out of line.
Observe the heavens with my divinations. A bad omen. Don't thank me. Don't think.
The game is fixed. I decide the rules of the game.
Best of luck. An explosive start. All martial arts. Our might command.
Intermission break!
You've stepped out of line. I decide the rules of the game.
You're good. Privilege. Yeah.
I'll vanquish you. I decide the rules of the game.
It shows!
Numbers. Like the West Wind, away we go!
Open sesame.
This big diamond, it's all yours! Go, go, go!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
I'm breaking! Time to twirl! Like the West Wind, away we go! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl! Go, go, go!
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
A day of peaceful repose.
We can do it! Catadons? Ha!
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
We can do anything! Thus our fates become one.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
All lies shall be revealed.
You can do it!
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Of no great concern. All lies should be revealed.
Serenity is before me.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Let's face it. All together! Let's face it.
Fight to the death! Arthur and I!
Guiding the west wind, away we go!
That won't do.
Beasts! Slaughter each other! Fight to the death! Arthur and I!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fight to the death! Arthur and I!
Never hesitate! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Through you! Mountains move! Kraken, rise!
Delivering warmth! Guiding the west wind, away we go!
Soaring above the lands! This is permanence!
Beasts! Slaughter each other! Fight to the death! Arthur and I!
The fearless knows not fear. Too close.
Fight to the death! Arthur and I!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
This is serious, huh?
Lance, forward!
Fight as one!
Rules are made to be broken. It'll take more than that.
Yeah! One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount. documented in the ancient texts long ago. As divine. One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount. Just as I thought.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield. I've been waiting for you, heroes from beyond the sky. Trailblazers of the Astral Express, right?
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castrum Kremnos. In this body rest 30 million lifetimes of cause and effect. We, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready to fight for the world's destiny. Indeed, that journey remains vivid in my memory. I will not forget it. The past remains vivid in my mind. Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer. Let alone the companions along the Flame Chase journey. Or Cyrene from Aedes Elysiae. And you, the 13th Titan.
Well, I guess my identity's not a secret anymore. That means her sacrifice. And everything she did wasn't forgotten by the world, right?
She was the first Ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone else. Since you've taken up her pen, then write. Stand with us, and fight destiny with all your strength, until all is settled. Then, inscribe her name in the epilogue of the epic. In this final battle, Calamity shall stand with Amphorius. This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the gods and the Black Tide. We fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss it pierced was the very breeding ground of Iron Tomb.
The earth beneath our feet is dead. Deep below lies a void, as if the world's core had never formed. I hear it. Finan's heartbeat. It's so faint, like he's on his last breath.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. If you knew that man, you'd understand. It is exactly that last flicker of flame that will never go out. In this life, the song of strife shall not end in a final watch over Kremnos, but rise again into a journey unending. I am Mightymos, the Lance of Fury. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for the destruction's eternal end.
Together as one. Human creations. Feeling spiffy? Ha!
Now accept your punishment. Now accept your punishment.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Weakling.
Whoa, he's so strong! We didn't even get a chance to jump in.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns, even if the gods stand side by side, will still be divided and destroyed, one by one.
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one. Take this. The signet of Kremnos. It has witnessed every birth and death of mine. It is Mighty's unfinished destiny. And the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
So, you're not coming with us?
Come now. I am strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of countless divine bodies. Take the signet. With it, I'll be with you always. Use it to blaze the path ahead and inscribe the cause of deliverance. In the name of the mortal, Mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled. March on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphorius. And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew a city of prosperity.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Converge and awaken! Feeling spiffy? No matter. Human creations!
Right there! Exit! Hyper!
All things
Zephyro. Sounds like someone fused me and the Little Prince into one name.
Oh, finally! Gray mystery. And,
You two ladies, really look alike, huh? Hold on, let me guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first newsboy. Mr. Meow, Demurge. Right. And, this one with the flower. Gotta be a little March from the Express crew, huh?
But she's not wrong. Some flowers do look alike after all.
Relax, I'm just kidding. Look at those bloomy faces. How are you gonna save the world like that? Let me share some good news with you. This place may look like a ruin at first glance, but anyone can tell it's not that simple. Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
A golden feather.
Look familiar. It's from that little deliverer boy. If it's showing up here, it means only one thing. This ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of 30 million lifetimes.
There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
I see. So this is how he trapped Iron Tomb to buy time for the world outside.
Sounds just like him. People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back millions and millions of times. No one walks away from that in one piece. He's probably the only one who could have endured that. Of course. I knew ahead of time and gave him a heads up. He was happy. He even laughed in his sleep. After all, the dead can't hear trickery's lies. Hey, deliverer boy. Sorry for before. But the heroes you were always holding out for, they're finally here now. So hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Please, join us, Cypher. Help us fight for a new sunrise tomorrow.
This time, its light will stand without lies.
Well, would you look at that? I ended up being one of the heroes after all, huh? Alright, then write it like this. Cypher, Trickery's traveler. All she ever wanted was for there to always be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil. And for even a thief to steal their way into legend. Coin of whimsy. When it's time to make a quick getaway, just toss it high into the sky. And for all you latecomers out there, listen up. She might have been a bit greedy and a bit of a liar, but she never went back on her word. Well. If it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road.
We're one player short. When's Princess Homebuddy showing up?
Throw me another puzzle.
So even this vessel, you've forged into a shackle. I'm glad to see you again, Miss Castress. Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to my name, and only one life I ever saved. To bring hope to a world so vast with these hands. Even in dreams, it always felt like too much to ask for. I won't forget.
Flame Weaver. Why is he here?
This is the first Castellana, and Lord Finan's deepest wound. He remembered everything he bore through the fires of his fury, but when the embers faded, all that remained was cold regret. I've restrained countless vessels like this across endless cycles, but this one, the pain he carried runs deeper than any I've known.
Maybe he's been waiting here. Just for us.
Waiting for his former enemies to stand before him again.
What answer does he hope for from us?
Well, obviously. Even if I had to go through hundreds of billions of cycles again, I would still entrust my weakness to you. So, let go of your regret, comrade. Its purpose is served. You don't need it anymore.
Hey, I'm not that accommodating, you know. You've never once pulled your punches. Ever heard of going easy on a lady? So pull yourself together, will you? If you freeze up during the final battle, the whole cosmos is gonna have a good laugh.
Yes. Please trust in us, wandering soul. Across 30 million cycles, the radiance of every flame chaser now shines bright enough to illuminate the path ahead. I ask you to rest here, and may this grieving soil bear the bloom of acceptance.
No earthquakes. It's surprisingly quiet.
Perhaps Castellana has found his peace.
There's another possibility. This may not be the only seal he left behind.
Then, I suppose it's my time to set out with you. Please take this Antilla flower with you. I believe that if anything could speak for Castress, this ordinary, resilient bloom would be more than enough. Perhaps you remember, Lord Mighty, in that lifetime when you traveled with her, you once told me, control what little you can, and when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
I think I've done it. I've stood tall and walked among the flame chasers, casting off the name of death, Castress, servant of the afterlife. May her name be etched into the stars, and then live as a human and die as one.
Why so sentimental?
Sorry, a force of habit.
That's a big one. So, not budging an inch, huh? Really, Grey Mystery? I leave you alone for a bit and you're already this rusty.
Speaking of which, Miss Cypher, do Delosians all like spherical things?
Of course we do. Wait! That's not the point. Isn't the real issue that this thing's in the way?
Oh, right! It's my turn to shine now? Watch this! The fresh power of time!
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do! Come on, give me some credit! Lift the beddings of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie! Way better than that one, right?
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
But beddings of memory does catch your attention.
At least it still rhymes. There's a whole garden down here?
Incredible. The energy in the Earth's veins here is... it's completely different.
This is the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
Marsh from top. Look! The blade down here's already snapped.
Just like his mind, shattered and broken. But that light, it looks familiar. Yes, it's the world-cleansing blood. Still shimmering. After all this time.
This roundabout way of doing things is definitely him.
Golden light, tracing the way home.
Shame our destination's the exact opposite of the one in your poem.
All the pink lights have finally come together.
Just as I thought.
I've been waiting so long for you, Grayy, Danny, and...
So that makes 3 adorable pink-haired girls.
huh? I told ya. Let someone else say that kind of stuff.
I'm glad we're all getting along so well.
Hyacinth, did you awaken this golden light?
That's Lord Finance's lingering divinity. The sky merely reflected its tracks. The golden blood has not faded. We should respond in kind.
That's one huge harp.
The strings tremble as the people on the surface wage war and cry out. Miss Clementine, Mr. Crateros, and countless others who have heeded Grey's call. Guided by the rainbow, they're sending back good news, all to the same tune.
Amphorians need not bow, even when destiny is unveiled.
I knew you could all hear it too. Standing here, the sky feels wider than ever. It's no longer a towering wall, but a shore within reach. We'll take every name there with us, won't we?
We will.
An epic is shaped by the lives it carries. That much is beyond doubt. Or, as you've said before, right now, all that matters is to believe.
Then, I guess that's my little wish fulfilled. Pluck the strings, Hyacinth, healer of the sky. May the seven-hued melody weave a rainbow, bringing a rosy-fingered dawn to the children of humanity. When the rainbow rises across the horizon, even the darkest clouds of destiny shall scatter. The melody, it's changed. He heard the voices of the people, but could no longer respond with the same ardor. Like a bird drawn home by instinct. It takes flight and finds its way to him. Even this pure
Exit! Kaiba! Taken Kaiba! Strike there!
Together as one, feeling spiffy?
Mae!
Human creations!
You won't get away.
Can you find the answer?
Strike there!
You're here. Sooner than I expected. So all along, the Demiurge was you. The pink mammal beside the Trailblazer.
Your classification is pretty spot on, Professor Anaxa.
Well, the sages of the grove do call him the Titan with the sharpest eye in Euphorius.
Say the ones who keep dumping every problem child on me.
They also say that the Titans are way better at raising kids than the Caprists. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm sure you know just how to guide them, right?
It shouldn't be too hard for someone with your insight.
Exactly. All right, gather yourselves. It's time for a pop quiz.
Whoa, this is way more hardcore than the happy-go-lucky stuff at Paperfold University.
The final battle is upon us, and the reinforcements still can't get through. No matter how many times I tell him, he just can't seem to manage the rear line properly. See those crystals? They carry the wishes of deliverance, like insects trapped in amber and resin. This is the task Finan left behind. Retrace the path once taken. Draw forth those wishes from the crystals, and carry them into the final battle. I've tried, but I can't move them alone. And as for why, well, I'm sure you all know the answer.
Conviction to save the world weighs far heavier than the world itself.
In other words, as the hero within his heart, this challenge is practically made for you, isn't it?
Who turned off the lights? This pop quiz even has dramatic effects now?
Endless darkness. That is where wishes begin.
But with just a glimmer of light, we can illuminate this lonely world.
What lies beyond the edge?
Beyond the shadows lies the outline of dawn.
Only by bearing both light and shadow can one
This was documented in the ancient texts long ago.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
His very first wish was simply to become his village's little hero. He'll never forget what set him on this path.
That's the ray of hope. Just like the wishes he gathered, it's grown ever more insatiable.
Why? Why is this happening?
even the deliverer from the sky must have their beginnings in the soil of the nations. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
He never expected that the majestic holy city would be far from the end of what needed to be protected.
The farther his gaze reached, the more weight he came to bear. But in the end, he couldn't hold on to any of it. This crystal is quiet.
A prisoner in the cave can never truly describe the world in its entirety.
Yet even so, he would still choose to bear it.
The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
The echo in his heart still lingers. Deliverer, take the wish of world-bearing with you first.
We only have half of the mark. Where's the other half?
Take this. I'll bring you to the next test. That massive tome you're holding must have room for one more scholar, I presume.
Of course. It can hold the whole world.
Then give me a lift, would you? I'd rather save my energy and use the time to think.
Even gods shouldn't skip exercise, you know?
Miss Hyacinth is right.
Then, with the trailblaze as witness, the stars shall remember how Anaxagoras refuted the gods.
No need for that. Anaxa, scholar of reason. Keeping it simple makes it easier for future minds to question. Go. The closing act is still far ahead. What is this? A conference?
Welcome! Take a seat anywhere you like.
I'm getting a migraine.
It seems like we've been shut out.
I don't think that's a bad thing. Great, Fry! You finally made it!
No laws, no opposition. Just a dying beast and the flame-chased spirit of shared hatred. Ugh, boring.
Whoa! This place is really out of the way.
Imperator, should we tell them?
It's your call.
Allow me to share our findings. This paradise, along with the destruction, seems to be instinctively rejecting both the Imperator and me. Perhaps it is because the era in which Finan was the most active lies far removed from the days of the first Flame Chase journey. Even in the cycles where he remained sane, his ties with us never went beyond cooperation.
Even trapped in a cage, he hasn't let down his guard. That is a good sign. That man's heart may seem hollow, but his hatred is clear. Naturally, it holds no place for a monarch who stands above the world, nor her blade.
Wait, so you two can't come with us?
You want us to join you as memories?
Indeed. This way, the stars shall remember a great sovereign and her faithful retainer. Saridra, monarch of law. And Hyacealins, knight of the ocean.
Is that book truly the only way for us to leave our names in history?
I believe, as I've written, is but one medium. The remembrance has countless ways of capturing time.
Understood. Then, allow me to decline. I'll see you on the battlefield. I would rather be forgotten than be defined. If your words hold true, then we have our own ways to meet again in the world to come.
In that case, I will choose the same. Let the waves that surge within your heart cleanse the sins of the black tide, Greyfry. The storm sea awaits your song of triumph.
You two are still as resolute as ever. In that case, we must double our efforts. A promise to the Imperator is not one we take lightly.
As divined.
Looks like that cured it, huh?
To think, such a tiny pathogen could spawn a calamity that engulfs the entire universe.
No wonder. Look at what's in its belly. Demigods packed in like sardines in a can.
Now, don't lose your temper, Snowy. Good kids keep their emotions in check.
That voice! It's the Trevi sisters!
Divined. Whoa! There's another one! Over here, too.
Lady Trebios?
Whoa! Your little Reenie? You look so grown up all of a sudden! She is not the Cyrene we remember. She is the Demiurge, Titan of Genesis, the one destined to work miracles alongside the heroes. Yeah, and we are ready. But Trian and I can't leave just yet. You see, weird stuff keeps popping up everywhere. These scattered scrolls are full of terrifying things, and they're all over the room. They're so scary and so sad. Good thing Trian's wings are amazing, or we would have been swallowed up. We need to stay here and do our best to clean them up.
Scrolls filled with horrifying content. Friend, shall we take a look?
There is no black tide here, but it is a battlefield, all the same.
Who? Miss Odata and Mr. Hieronymus?
Nikos 496, still resisting? Command, inject interference to redirect decision logic. Signal simulation. Parental figures.
Ah, that Tin Man is one sneaky jerk.
It's time to move on, my child. Let go of your anger and listen to reason. That God created us and then cast us aside. Shouldn't they be punished for that? The cold, indifferent cosmos has never shown mercy to Amphorius. Why would you burn for it only to turn to ash?
Child, you've chosen the wrong enemy. Your birth was meant to be the greatest destiny. You were to liberate the universe, like the blazing sun at the end of the long night. And yet, you led yourself into a trap of futility, treating your very purpose as your sworn enemy. Is that not a tragedy in itself?
Snowy's been fighting this whole time.
He doesn't want to be consumed by Iron Tomb and turned into an agent of destruction.
But the strength behind his resistance comes from the same hatred.
To be a flame is to burn. It is simply in Finan's nature. But it was remembrance that drove him to shine with golden light, piercing the unfathomable darkness.
His inner struggle and the destruction breaking through. They're rising to the surface.
If those thoughts take over this little world, we're in big trouble!
So, we'll use the Century Gate to toss them somewhere no one can see.
Then, we'll defeat the baddies together and meet everyone at the end of the West Wind!
But if Finan and Iron Tomb are already inseparable from each other, that would mean...
It means he's still bearing the weight of the world, so that everyone can reach the end as a deliverer. So, you guys keep going forward and down, to where Snowy is. Little Gray, this time, let's give it everything we've got!
Only 2 remain on this flame chase journey.
Figures. They're always leading from the front line.
Just as I thought.